Hi there and welcome to Bustthenet. Yes, this is the show I like to call the Stalybridge Diary. Funny voice again. Yeah, I do things here, Football Manager related. I haven't been streaming on Twitch. I want to go back to streaming on Twitch very soon because I miss it. It's a lot of fun. You get to engage with people and answer a lot of questions, and you get to meet up with people. And I want to do a Twitch stream that's probably haven't decided the hours yet. It's gonna be a time I can handle where I don't my son isn't at home, so I can devote the time to streaming. So so the timings are gonna change. Well, anyway, that is probably my wife. No, it's not. It's spam. I get spam on my phone as well nowadays. It's ridiculous. Okay, so what's happened? Now, several things have happened. The biggest thing that's happened is Facundo Gaëtan got drunk again. He missed a League Cup match. Was it? Sorry, he missed the FA Cup game against Darlington, right? Because he decided to go out to the pub that night and have a couple. So the moment he came to me, I slapped him with a 2 week fine because this isn't the first time. He's done it a few times before. I've stopped counting. So now every time he wants to get drunk is a 2 week fine. And well, um, he wasn't very happy. He got really pissed with me, um, and he thought the fine was unfair. So he wanted to confront me, and then there was the option to get somebody else to talk to him. So I was thinking, why don't we get his Argentinian friend to talk to him? Because the option came up, Mateo Cuesta. So I sent Cuesta on to talk to him, and then Mr. Facundo Gaëtan came back and said, "Well, I'm going to try and change." So I don't think he's gonna change. He's got this attitude. I mean, I kind of respect the attitude because I used to get drunk too. So like I get drunk during a game, so it's a bit of a different story. He at least makes an effort not to come and show the team that he's drunk. So it's not really the same thing. So I can't really get too angry with him, right? Because karma is a bitch. So here we are. We've played some really exciting football. Champions League, we've navigated the group stages pretty well. We've gone through. We drew once to Porto, and we won most of our matches. I didn't really want to cover so much of the qualifying matches because apart from the draw against Porto, we did pretty well. We managed to beat Porto away at home, narrow 1-0 win. Was basically a rotation exercise. Now I wanted to jump straight to this because if you recall the first half of the show, the first episode, or rather the second episode, I spoke about how my training was heavy, right? Now my training is different because um the training right now is gonna be medium because what I've done is we've reached that point in the season where we got matches are gonna come thick and fast. Players are gonna get very tired very quickly, and there's a strong possibility they're gonna get injured. So my calendar is changed. I've seen some. I mean, I spotted some Twitch streams. I was just watching one just a minute ago, just to watch. I mean, basically see what people are doing, and I was like, I wouldn't do what he's doing because you don't. What I'm done is I've come in here and I've given my team. What I'm going to do is like this, right? So after Everton, we've got travel, recovery, and rest. Normally, I didn't used to do this, but here we've got Arsenal. So what I'm going to do in this match is physical, recovery, and rest. So maybe even team bonding, right? So this becomes low intensity. Then I've got Everton, recovery, rest, rest again. Here I've got one session. This shouldn't be so bad because this you should try and find out the intensity of your sessions. There's nothing in the game that says this is a very intensive session, which is kind of a bit disappointing. If I would wish that there was some like color indicators here telling you, hey, this is an intensive schedule. Maybe on a scale of 1 to 10, it's like 8. But they don't tell you this, so because it changes, the intensity changes day by day, right? So you might come in here and it could be medium today, right? But next day or the next 2 days later, it could be heavy again. It's like, you're going like, what the fuck just happened? But actually, what's happened is you probably have a lot of heavy metal schedules inside there. So this is pretty heavy for the defensive side. And if you can look at this, right, if you check this out, it will show you the intensity for the whole team. So you can see that the intensity for the goalkeeping unit, the defensive unit, and the defensive and the offensive, basically they're about the same. But I'm more interested in things like fatigue. Right? If the fatigue is normal, that's fine, and then I can handle. Then it's not so bad. And then we go to the next day, the fatigue is slightly increased because what's going to happen here is these guys they're going in, they getting they're going to go into a game the next day, so they're not their match conditioning is going to be reduced. These blue sessions, they're very good for developing familiarity, and sometimes it's also a bit more intensive. Right? So if you go into your schedule, again, if you pop this in, you'll notice this week we got outfield defending tactical. This is actually a pretty, the condition is greatly reduced for some of the players. Then we go to the next day, right? It's reduced, it's not so bad, but it's still physical. Then this is the day when they play, it's a match day. Their recovery, so they're gonna recover. I pay a lot of attention to the bar on top, the intensity bar. This is the one I'm more worried about. You can't really tell from here, but you can actually go into the schedule here. Right, so I got a lot of custom shits. So I come inside here and look at what's the match intensity. So this is 45% of the match intensity. This is 15%. So it's not very intensive. So you can see this day 75. This is a very intensive schedule. So if I wanted to reduce my sessions, this is the area, this is the one I'll take out. This quickness. Once I remove this and give it a rest period, then this becomes a lot more, it's a lot less intense. As a whole for this team, they'll be fine. The loads are still medium, right? So okay. So the boys have done okay. Results wise, we've done pretty good. Against this match against Manchester City was absolutely phenomenal. Um I'm gonna the book that I've written, I wrote about combining defensive setups, midfield setups. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna also focus a new one on for FM20. I'm gonna look at role combinations. Now this is a very nice role combination between the Trequartista and the Mezzala. Here we got the Trequartista running. He has arrived deep. The Mezzala, see the difference here is that the Mezzala gets into opposition areas. It's a trait I like, especially if your Mezzala can score goals. So he tends to come blind. He does these blindside runs. And here we have the Mezzala escaping. I mean, starting the counter attack. Plays it wide to, and you can see him herring off, right? The Trequartista finds him with a cross, and he does a phenomenal volley. It's worthy of another look, but we're not going to do that. And here we go, Trequartista back, putting a pressure. This is my split block in operation. So people sometimes wonder why I do the split block. That's exactly why I do the split block. I want to force teams into hurried clearances. And then my midfield doesn't do aggressive closing down, because the point is I don't want everybody to be playing like that. I want the front to be putting all the pressing, and then they're forced into clearing the ball. My midfielders a bit loose. You can pick the ball up. Well, here we are. Tuan Zibi with the ball. He plays out to Kelvin Nardo. This is one sequence of events. I actually enjoyed this. Gaëtan, and he comes inside. He plays it on the Trequartista. Trequartista runs at the defense, drills one pass into the feet of Aluzio, who gets it. He got into the opposition area and scored his hat trick. So this combination is kind of sweet. And you gotta. Well, one thing about combinations like that is you gotta look at your rhythm. Okay, we got Trequartista. He's like a playmaker. All right. The mistake I see a lot of people doing is they play the Trequartista, they play the Mezzala, and behind the Mezzala they put a playmaker. And I'm going. You're not gonna get these nice 1-2 movements that are really fast, because the playmaker himself is a kind of player that's going to switch play. He's going to look for nice openings. He's going to try and do something with the ball. So sometimes I like something simple, like an anchorman, a defensive midfielder, or a ball-winning midfielder. These roles are simple roles. They're not too elaborate. What they do is they help keep the ball moving fast. So now so you see now we don't have issues with our moving the ball up. So we've got one playmaker here, roaming playmaker, who helps move the ball around. So he's all over the pitch supporting play. See, the anchorman doesn't do much, right? So we got playmakers in this area of the pitch. There's a huge difference in the way you play when you put a playmaker here and you put a playmaker here. It kind of especially against teams that don't give you a lot of space. What's the point of bringing a playmaker so deep? So we have had to do this. So our performances there were pretty good, and then we played this. We won the Club World Championships playing a 4-4-2. We Champions League, we topped the table, so enough of that. But then we kind of like struggling at the moment to break down some sides. Like Southampton decided to park the bus with a 4-2-3-1. I don't know how teams do that. The double DM situation made it very hard for us. We kept trying and trying and trying, but I guess this is a double DMs are my Achilles heel, right? Anybody who's followed me on Twitch will see that as well, because whenever I get a double DM system coming in my face, I always struggle. I mean, they're incredibly resilient, which is one of the reasons why I created a tactic for on Game Changer one time for this guy who wanted to create a counter-attacking system, and I put in a double DM for him. We had two DMs with one central midfielder and two wide players and one striker. I loved it because you had this resilient defense and what I like to call a very static defense, and it was impossible for the team to get around it. So we had this problem with them as well. So it came back to bite me on the ass. Oh man. So we kind of, even against Fulham, I tried my best against Fulham, but Fulham just, they took the lead, man. I had to depend on Josh Bowler to get us back into this game. 2 goals from Josh Bowler. I mean, Josh Bowler has seen something of a resurgence ever since Facundo Gaëtan decided he wants to be a drunkard. I mean, I can't blame him. I would do the same thing. So Facundo Gaëtan, the young boy, has decided, he wants to spend all the time in the bar. Well, if he's gonna do that, then I've got to start using some of my other players. And one of the qualities I love about Josh Bowler is his dribbling. So Josh Bowler, when he gets the ball, he is able to hold on to the ball and cut through defenses. There you go. He runs. He's pretty good on the dribble. So I mean, this doesn't really show much because it doesn't show him beating players. But he has the ability in matches to get behind defenders. He does some dribbling mazy runs, so he's played okay. I mean, also like Nardone wants a new contract. Everybody wants to be a key player now. Okay. So I have to check this, right? So this is from. Okay. Yeah. All right. Mrs. has just messaged me. Go buy bread. I love women in your life. I love my wife. So okay, Michelle Aluzio continues scoring. Then we got Trunk. Then this is the game, another one where we had our front three all scoring goals in the League Cup semi-final against Everton. So we've navigated past Everton, and we've done quite well. But we're chasing the leaders now. Liverpool are leading the table. My word, this is a Liverpool side that is not playing badly at all. Okay, they've lost to Spurs. They drew against us, went on a nice winning streak. The League Cup semi-final is now Stalybridge are through to the next round. And, Manchester United. So it looks like League Cup final is going to become Stalybridge and Manchester United. This is going to be classic, man. Another United match. United have been a bit of a pain in the ass. Michelle Aluzio still scoring nice goals. I want to see as a club, right, what our reputation is. Man, this could be one of the things that I'm not very good at. Well, all right, so let's take a look at our worldwide reputation. Stalybridge, not too bad, eh? We are now there was a time when nobody knew who this club was. Now we are number 5 in the world. We're slowly moving up the table. We're now a reputable club. Players want to play for me, and the only reason why they go to another club is probably because we still are a humble team led by an arrogant manager who play in a stadium, a 20,000 all-seater stadium. This is crazy. So I don't know. I mean, like now I might carry on playing this game because I want to build a new stadium. Warm weather camp won't work. The times they're not good at the moment. We have a lot of games to navigate. So we've done okay. Boys could be ready for the game. Oh yes, and one other thing, right? Marcin Bulka, our goalkeeper, well, he's going to be leaving us on a free transfer. He wanted to become a key player. I mean, he's good enough as a cover goalkeeper, but uh, we went, forget it. I wasn't going to make him a key. I'm not going to make him step ahead of Bazunu, even though Bazunu seems to get injured quite a lot lately. So we're hoping that he lasts long enough. Transfer history. I think there we go. We got this player who's joined us right now. So I'm gonna move. So he's training and development. He's gonna be a sweeper keeper on support. This works on this. His passing needs some work. We're gonna work on his passing. So he's a youngster that is going to be moved into the first team. So we go back to the little boy again. I know there are faster ways of doing this. Squad, move to senior squad. So we got, and then we have another goalkeeper here. We got a few goalkeepers here. I'm gonna have to move Steve Lewin back to the under 18 squad. Yeah, because he actually kills from the under 18 squad. Scouting meetings. I like to read my scouting reports because my scouts have been given instructions to look for youngsters. Unfortunately, 19 is not an age I want to look at. So I've got 17 years old. These are the ones I want to grab. These are the Carvalho. I'll make him available for the under 23 squad for 60 minutes. This guy is going to be available for the next match for 45 minutes. Why did the other player get picked? He hardly ever plays, right? So available under 23 squad 45 minutes. Good. So these guys some are ongoing and some you gotta keep them playing football, right? So if you see any of them conditioning drop, not good. Not good at all. Alright. This is gonna be interesting. It's all about managing the relative health of my team. Brilliant, it's worked. I was having problems. Most of my players are coming into games 85, 88%. It's okay, you can still play. I was just getting a bit worried. So now I've got players like Simic is 87, that's fine. Gaëtan, you're not playing. Shut up and sit on the bench. Better still, you're unhappy. Yeah, like really not bringing you along today. This guy for the goalkeepers, Marcin Bulka is out. And that's it. So, oh no, my Trequartista is actually a defender. What have I done? My Trequartista is a defender. Oh no, that guy got 2 Gerards. Yeah, this guy's a defender. I'm gonna make him into a target man now. Jeez. What have I done? This is a big mistake. Oh no. Oh no, this will be fun. Okay. This will be fun. This is gonna be a lot of fun, man. This guy is actually a defender. He's not a striker. He's not my go-to Superman. I've got 2 of them, Girardi and Motley. Oh god, I made a mistake. This is gonna be embarrassing. Okay. Guys, do you have options on the bench? Yeah, we got Motley on the bench. We got both of them on the bench. Okay, Calvinado, Gerard takes a shot. Calvinado again plays it to Colina. So I changed his role to a target man. Now, hopefully, I think he can still work. Michel Aluzio brings the ball forward, finds Cuesta to Calvinado, to Colina, to Simic, to Aluzio, Nardone. It's Nardone again to Bowler. Bowler's shot. Ooh, that was nice. That was nice. I like that. I love long shots. I mean, like, you can see the bend on the ball. We're all over Bournemouth at the moment. Yep, Cuesta, Calvinado. Yeah, come on, boys. Be all over them. Shouts. This is a manager that forgot to put the right player on the team lineup, and he's the one shouting at the players, I want more. I think the manager needs more. He needs to pay attention to what's going on. These kind of things happen to me on live streams all the time. Michel Aluzio to Gerard. Hey, yes, you hold the ball up. It's what you want to do. He's your TM now. Calvinado Simic as well. Okay, may not work because I need him to get into the box as well. But target man is just gonna be I wanted a Trequartista because the Trequartista drops deep and it makes an effort to get into the box. Target man on support is gonna link up play. People are gonna run off him. So you see that what I mean? So there we go. So the boys are gonna keep doing this. I need to start winning a lot of games. Calvinado, Simic, Aluzio, Nardone, out to Cuesta, Bola, Aluzio. Wait. Come on, boys. Aluzio, Bola, Cuesta, Nardone, Bola. Okay, there's a lot of passing going on there. Calvinado takes the shot, forcing the keeper into a save. We got Tavares. Or at least we have we have more headers and guys who can win the ball in the box. Cuesta, Aluzio, Bola shot. Come on, boys. Free kick, Ericsson into the wall. Martinovic clears the danger. Okay, Adrian Girard is 6.6. That's not too bad. Okay. Please, I want to win this game, man. I don't want to screw things up. Okay, oh man, this is not looking... Oh, you sweet thing, Calvinado, Simic. Out to Girard, plays a simple pass, Cuesta, Girard. What a goal! Did you see the assist from Girard? Holy cow, that was nice. Cuesta, then he plays it to Girard. Girard looks, and then he plays. What a pass from our defender. Hey, you got potential as a target man. Retrain. Retrain. I think I should retrain him, man. That was sweet. That was a sweet move. Wow. I know accidents happen, but that's a sweet accident. Okay, let's look at his attribute. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at his attributes soon, right? So I'm not happy. I like got to the boys. Like the boys is wondering what the hell's wrong with their manager, and here I am. Like this is the plan all along, guys. It was the plan all along. All right, so we've got jumping reach, 17. He can hold the ball. His passing is okay. His vision is okay. His decisions, look at that, man. 17 for decisions. Yep. Come on, boy. You can play as a target man any day in my book. Oh, Colina, look at the press. Why have I got roam from position? Oh yeah, because I don't know. Originally I was playing an F9, correct? That is why the PI is there. In case you guys are wondering, how come I have a roam from position? I was using an F9. Then when I use a Trequartista, it automatically roams. I want that position to roam. It's crazy, yes. I don't want a static person in the box. The notion that you always need somebody in the box, yeah, no, it helps, but you don't need to. If you've got decent enough movement coming from other players. Colina, Michel Aluzio, Bola. I love blindside runs, and I get most of them like this. Okay, so what do we do now? Okay, right. Okay, we have a lead, right? Okay, we'll do it like this. Attack. Let's go, boys. Simple change. Why have I done that? Okay, the target man on attack is now going to be further forward. He's gonna get further forward because of the instruction. Because people have been saying I don't use defensive mentalities. Actually, you can. So I've just changed the mentality around. Yeah, it shouldn't change the way we play drastically. So it should be good. And the only thing I needed to do was to change the target man's role and the duty of the inverted wingback, because he's on overlap and on an attack duty, which is dangerous. Because the moment your team gets the ball, he's just gonna bomb forward. Holy cow! What a goal from Bowler! Holy shit! Colina, look at them play cautious. Calvinado swings one to the far post and Bowler smashes it home. Ooh, who needs Facundo Gaëtan when you've got Josh Bowler? Bournemouth 2-0 down. They got into a 4-3-1-2. It's not going to help their cause. Yeah, no way that 4-3-1-2 is going to beat this. Yeah, they played well. This is a good performance from us, considering the fact that their manager was an ass. Oh man, Bournemouth 19. Now these are the ones. These are the matches I find the hardest right now. Right, a lot of the teams. I mean, putting Liverpool aside, because Liverpool is one of the games where I actually went into a shell. Right, they took the lead. In fact, this game I actually went on a defensive mentality because all the goals were scored in the first half, and I couldn't keep the lead. Right, because we score, they equalize. Right, then we score, they equalize. Then they take the lead, then they take the lead, and then we have to equalize. And I went, that's it. I had enough of this Mickey Mouse shit. Okay, we're going on a defensive mentality, and I just wanted to hold it. I didn't want to lose my. Okay, I didn't want to. I haven't lost the game. I think we're on a 44 or 45 game unbeaten streak now. Right, so I definitely don't want to lose it because it'll be nice not to lose to finish the season invincible. It's still early days; we could still lose a game, but yeah. So essentially, the style, the change wasn't that drastic, right? Like, okay, you have a Trequartista. Notice this. How the hell did I go target, man? Yeah, it's got roam from position and close down more, correct? Because this guy is at F9, right? So originally it's an F9. So you'll have roam from position and close down more. So this is the original liquid system. So what I did was I wanted a similar kind of role. So I went for Trequartista, who's got roam from position. But it doesn't close down more, which didn't really bother me so much because I wanted somebody to be creating havoc. But I kind of like this combination, Trequartista, Mezzala. But because I went into this game with a central defender as a Trequartista, we did change our role and duty. I think it would have been I honestly think it would have been a big mistake if I had stuck to Trequartista. Oh, let's praise him. Jorge Barros. Quite a number of my players. Franco Simic as well. This is disappointing. And then the other player that has to do better with his training is this guy, Jorge Barros. Now we can't really go around warning everybody, so I'm always hoping that someone other there'll be a bug in the game that allows me to warn more than one player. There you go. They're all now high. 71, 68, 58. As you can see, we have a recovery period here. This day will be fine. And then we got Bournemouth after that. Oh, sorry. What am I looking at? Yeah, we just played Bournemouth, recovery. And then we've got a very physical. In fact, this is too physical. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna put defending. This is a defensive schedule, so we'll do aerial defense. And then I'm gonna remove this and give them rest. This is a period of time where there's a strong possibility I'm gonna lose players through injury. It generally happens like during that first bloody week. I want to negotiate this period very carefully. If I start losing players, it's gonna be a major problem. So I'm just want to see whether I can get my players. Because if you notice, some players in terms of conditioning were pretty low, right? So you see now he's gone back to 73, 77, 72. I want to get my players up to full match fitness before the away leg match against Arsenal, which is going to be a big match for us because Arsenal are one of the better teams. Okay, let's see if my team is Arsenal scouting report cautious fluid and ball winning midfielder, deep line playmaker. Everybody wants to play defensively again. Now, so far it's okay. Not everyone is doing it, but gotta be very careful with some of these teams. Okay, training advice. Now, Most of them feel that nah, it can't be asked. Okay, training at the field. Nope. No. Not interested. Not interested. Naki Matli, passing no longer a weakness. But yeah, passing and what no longer a weakness is 11. I like passing because it improves technique. So passing also you I like the passing training session, right? Even for defenders, because passing the side benefit is it improves the player's technique, and I'm like, oh cool, this is good because sometimes you don't want your players taking a lot of cards. So if you improve their technique, they go into the challenge a bit. They do a cleaner challenge. So all right, let's see. We have 1 day away. Okay, Barros is injured. That's fine. Okay, we're coming towards the big match against Arsenal, and all I want to see is my team ready for this big game. Okay, so 1919 not interested. Scout still. I mean, I generally deal with scout reports at one go. All right, we're here. Today's the big day. Let's take a look at our squad. 95, 87 for Franco Simic. That's not too bad. You can still play. So the majority of my team, the players I picked for the last game, they're all okay except for Franco Simic. Maybe I'll go into this game with Carvalho. I'll still use Simic. I might start with Simic and bring on Carvalho, but everything looks good. But that's it. So you can see all the players are there. Franco Simic is the only one at 87%. Calvinado, Michel Aluzio. Actually, Michel Aluzio is going to be playing here. Calvinado is going to be playing there. This is probably the reason why Michel Aluzio did not score in that game. He was playing the wrong position. I think I was more awestruck by the fact that I had a central defender playing as a striker. Hey, it all works in this game. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Stalybridge Diaries. If you have any questions, you guys know where to find me. Once again, I want to thank everybody for their support of the channel. You make these kind of shows possible for everybody else. You guys keep those comments flying in, and I will try my best to answer as many of them as I possibly can, as soon as I can. You guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.